Good evening, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to my TV. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button for brand new content. This your boy Gold Mouth Short. Let me get straight down to business. I need everybody to go hit that cash out, mad promo, and support the channel. And if you really fuck with me, hit that post notification bell button so you'll always be in the loop every time I drop a new video. Today we finna talk about CTE World Corporate Thugs Entertainment. Now a lot of y'all don't know, man, this group and this label, man, USDA and everybody that was affiliated with it, you know what I mean, they fell out with Jeezy all for the same reason. And you know what I mean, we finna dig down to the nitty gritty. Well, you know, CTE started with Kinky B, you know what I mean? Kinky B and Jeezy, they met each other in boot camp, and you know, about a year later, Jeezy moved up to Matt Town, Duncan Block, and then he hooked up with Kinky B, and they just started making music. And you know, Kinky B was putting that bread up, and you know what I mean, linking Jeezy up with some of the right people, cause you know on their first tape they had Pastor Troy, Obi, they had Lil Jon, they had the East Side Boys, they had damn near the whole Atlanta on that album, and you know after that, that springboarded Jeezy to the top. So by the time CTE really changed their name to CTE because they was going under another name, you know, they was already ready. They was polished. So Jeezy went on and signed Blood Raw, Freddie Gibbs, Rocket, Slick Puller, Tone Trump, W's, JW, Bama, Doughboys, Cash Shot, Boston George, Boo Rossellini, and a whole bunch of other cats. But you know, all of them fell out with them because you know the money was short, no promotion. You know, Blood Raw sold like 200,000 on his own with no promo, and Jeezy found him in Dalton, Alabama, rapping because he was doing a show and everybody was singing the song word for word. And JW, he had a strong foundation in the Fort Lauderdale, Palm Beach area. And Boo Rossini, he was from Mississippi, Alabama, and he had that whole region locked down. So Jeezy was signing people from other states and other regions, you know what I mean? Because he got Tone Trump in like 2012, and Tone Trump, he was from Philly. And you know, Rocket, he supposed to blow it up. But you know, 211, he got caught up in some beef. He was with Ice Burgundy, you know, and he got into a fight with the game. But 211 was the same dude who was there when Bosco got beat up. And you know, Jeezy was trying to capitalize off him. But 211 was like, he got screwed out of 400,000. And you know, USDA was the first album that Jeezy did outside itself that went gold. And after that, all the trouble started because there was no promo, no videos. They did all white everything, but the radio wouldn't play the song. It was like all the records was coming out to be two streets. Nobody wasn't able to get market, and nobody wasn't marketable. And Cash Out, Doughboys, you know, they say some of them cats was snitching. And, you know, Rocket put out a diss song, and he was like, man, he was down with BMF. You know what I mean? BMF had him eating. You know what I mean? Jeezy never gave out no money. He was just saying, get rich off the name. And 211 tried to get rich off the name, and he got a desist and deceased letter from Jeezy telling him to stop putting out any music. And then Kinky B and him finally fell out when they put some money in a joint account, and Jeezy took all the money out and then give Kinky B his half. And you know, there was a lawsuit put out, and I guess they settled out in court. But yeah, man, Jeezy did some creep stuff, man, and he ain't messing with nobody that was on his roster. He said the only one that was a good investment was YG, because he said Freddie Gibbs wasn't loyal And he just don't have no relationship with none of these cats. And if you go look up some of Jeezy disses, you'll find that half of the cats that were signed to him dissing him, man. And all of them got the same thing to say. No radio promotion, no budget. It was just them out there by themselves. And Jesus didn't want them to do no shows. So Jesus didn't want them to get bigger than what he was. So the company basically folded. You know what I mean? Jeezy still keep the name, but Jeezy don't really put out no music with nobody. Peace of mind.